Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to This Week Mountain Home, Harrison, Arkansas. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, holidays are over. Well, that last one was over. Of course, there's more to come, and
Exactly.
we're moving in the middle of summer, and had some hot days, some nice days here
Yes.
last weekend.
But it's looking like it's going to be hot again.
Yeah.
We need rain. I don't know. You know, if
Oh
anybody
my
has
God.
any pool, we
My-
need rain.
My pond is a crater.
Is it really?
It's a dry crater.
Oh.
I rented it out and to a guy that's got some cattle, and they drank it dry along with the dry seed.
course,
It's
the
a
dry.
it's a new pond, so like yours.
It may be
takes-
seeping a little too.
It's dry. It's absolutely dry. So I was thinking about putting gutters on all my roofs and running a pipe
Richard
down.
did that.
Did he really?
He did that for ours. Yes,
Did
he
it
did.
help?
Yes, it works.
Well, I've got a barn
It's
fairly
awesome.
close. I may do that. I just funnel all that water.
And then he had a big tube going down on top of the yard, but he ended up getting a ditch digger and burying it.
Wow.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
going.
the real deal.
It's a permanent
It is.
thing down.
It's pretty awesome. Digging under the sidewalk was a little bit pain.
He's a pretty smart guy. So
He is
he's
a
got
smart
experience
feller.
doing that. Huh.
I don't think he wants to do it again.
Oh.
We actually hired one of Robert's friends to help because Richard didn't want to do it all.
But it
Pay,
is a
pay
big
the
job.
young kid, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, when I had my goats, I needed to go from the barn with an electric
Mm-hmm.
line, so I just dug a trench and dropped the electric line down.
Mm-hmm.
And still there.
You know, I told you I have sheep.
Uh-huh.
Those are the most awesome pets.
Really?
Ever.
Oh, pets.
They're pets.
What do you do with them?
They
you-
like
they,
just,
they just eat feed and
well, they don't eat a lot of
offer-
feed. I mean, we'll let them out every
graze.
day to graze, and they just stay around the yard. Now, they do eat my flowers, which kind of
that's not good.
makes me a little angry.
Angry?
But they're just, you call them and here they come. They just
Uh-huh.
all excited to see you, better than the dogs. We like them better than our
Okay.
dogs now. So if you ever want pets, sheep are
Get
the way to
sheep.
go.
But
They're precious.
I mean, do they offer anything like meat or
Love and attention.
love and
No,
attention?
they do not offer
Oh,
anything.
but I mean, do people have sheep farmers? I mean, do farmers have sheep? There's sheep farmers around here, right? 'Cause
I'm
it's-
sure there are. I've
Oh.
seen sheep, so I
But
guess
but there's no.
I don't know
thing other
if
than-
some of them are shade for if they do that kind of thing for
Take
something.
maybe they take the
I don't
wool.
know. Maybe, but
Yeah,
mine
like
don't.
the
Mine
alpacas
don't
and the other ones.
do that.
Now, why did you get sheep?
Because my sister-in-law said, "Look at these babies," and
So
I
it's
did,
a
and
cute
I was
thing.
sold.
It affected your cute gene,
Pretty much.
pretty much. Speaking of meat, I have gone on a. I actually wouldn't call it a diet. It's just a different way of trying to deal with my health. So I'm diabetic, and I've
Mm-hmm. Is
been.
that what prompted it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that my diabetes is not bad. It's I maintain it, but you take if you I have a specialist I go to, and if you go to a specialist, they want you to do all these things. They want you to take a handful of medicine twice a day and do maintenance drugs and this, and this. So, with the help of my brother and my girl Kelly, we did some research and looked into different diets: the Mediterranean diet, the Atkins diet, the keto diet, the paleo diet. And there's one diet that really was impressive to me, and it was the plant-based diet, or the China study diet. So over the last, I guess 3 or 4 weeks, we've kind of got things together and looked at recipes, and now we're in the process of eating that way. We're on our second week, and the first couple days of my blood sugars were normal without any medication.
Really?
Yeah. Now I went to Taco Bell and I thought, well, I'll get a bean burrito, but eating a bean burrito with the white flour will spike your sugar, so I had to compensate for that. So I don't know where the insulin's coming from, other than my pancreas, which produces insulin, but it's got to be coming from there. and it's all because of my changing the way I eat. And what I've taken cut out is oil and animal and dairy, which is cheese, meat,
Eggs.
even chicken, no eggs. And I've just filled it in with other supplemental things to eat.
Are you getting enough protein that way?
Yep. Actually, you get a lot of protein from eating plants because protein in animals comes from their diet.
Right.
So unless they're meat eaters, they have to get protein from someplace else, and that's where we get protein when we eat meat. But you can take supplemental protein if you want. But when you do these studies, there's a lot of talk about how much protein you really need versus how much you already have.
Yeah.
But there are things you really need, like you need magnesium and
Right.
and different nutrients. But eating a plant-based diet, and I'm doing it for the diabetic aspect. I don't think I need to lose a lot of weight. I could probably lose 20, 25 pounds to get back into the BMI. But the whole point of this thing is to get away from the oils, because the fat in your body, and a lot of people that are overweight are diabetic or diabetic prone, and it's because they have fat in their blood and also in their bodies. And the sugar attaches to that, and that's why your levels stay high. If you cut out the fat or can get
They don't have
the
anything
fat
to
down,
attach.
there's nothing for it to attach to, so it goes on through. So that was the thinking, and putting it to the test and trying an all vegan, not vegan, but plant-based.
Right.
Vegans still like to do oil and different things, so I'm trying to cut out all the
All
oil.
that.
Yeah, and I'm drinking almond milk, and we've looked for alternative dressings like ranch dressing. There are alternative dressings without
Right,
oil or
right.
milk or anything in it. So it's working for me, and I'm trying to. There are times when my sugar spikes, but it's based solely on what I eat, what I ate previously. So I just need to either lessen that or substitute with something else. But we're not starving. And last night I ate a
Now, give me
stuffed
an example.
potato, a potato, which they say you shouldn't eat because it's got a lot of carbs. But if there's no oil in it, then there's your body needs energy.
Right.
So if you got fat, it'll take energy from the fat. If you've got carbs, it'll take energy
energy.
from that. But if you combine the two, it's way too much for diabetic. So so on the keto diet, you eat just fats, which I realize is probably not the best thing. So for me, eating the plant-based without the oils, it goes through me
What
faster.
can you put anything on your potato?
You can put chili without the meat.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can put dressings on the. You can put. You can't put oils, but you could. There's. You can go to Walmart and buy
I mean, you could
no oils
vegetables
and no
in there.
no.
But I'm thinking I would have a problem with the texture of it being so dry if I couldn't
Oh
put
yeah.
something on
Well,
it.
you can put almond milk on it and mix it to get it wetter. And you can put onions on it. You can put lettuce
well,
on
I guess
it, or
in
carrots on it. or-
meatless chili, you
But,
would have some.
But you know what? You don't really realize how much of a meat eater you are until you cut out all the meat. You know,
Right.
Well, I need a hot dog or some ham or
Right.
chicken. I eat a lot of chicken. Fish, don't eat fish. So I mean, it is limited. But here's the thing: we are creatures of comfort,
Definitely.
and our food is our comfort. So at night I used to look forward to a bowl of popcorn. I don't do popcorn anymore because even though I could probably eat popcorn without the butter and
Air popped or something.
you can do that, but I mean, you got to salt it down to
What's
make it
the
some
point?
kind of flavor. Yeah, I know. So the comfort is in the oils and all that, and I know that's what keeps people from eating that way. But for me, I look at meals like once I'm full, I'm done
Stop.
with that meal. And if you had a craving, like for a milkshake, you go drink the milkshake, and what happens after you drink it? You feel guilty,
Yes, it's
and then you go, "Oh, I'll do it the next time." So for me, it's kind of a mission to test what I've learned and what I've read, and to see if it works.
I bet you don't go get chocolate chips out of your freezer and eat them.
I do eat dark chocolate at night. I eat a few pieces of dark chocolate.
I mean, if you have a sweet craving, then I guess
Yeah,
that-
you can do that. But sugars is not an issue if you.
If you're
I
not
mean,
adding all the other crap in there,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar's energy, fat is energy, carbs are energy. And if you have all three of those, then you're overdoing your system. And
Gotcha.
and that's why a lot of people, diabetes is an epidemic. And it's an autoimmune disease. Your pancreas is saying you don't need insulin because it doesn't communicate with your body. So you got to take all of that out of your system some way or another, and that's how I'm doing it with a plant-based.
There you go.
I've talked way too long.
Well,
19
it
minutes
was very
there.
interesting, though. Thank you for sharing that, and I'm sure our audience appreciates knowing that you're,
Well,
what's going on.
if you would like more information, I can let you know what I know or point you in different directions. I've got plenty of links to YouTube videos and different books and things, and I just go listen. I don't like to read a whole lot, but I like to listen to what people say, and if the proof's there. But there it is. Throw it
Okay,
out there.
There you go.
What else
we
is
are
going
going
on?
to tell you. Oh, we're
Go
going
ahead.
to tell you who's up.
Okay.
How about that? Cody Tatum is here.
Oh, we got
Grandma's
guests
house.
today? All right.
Yeah, exactly. Since you took the whole time to talk. No, I'm just kidding. He's going to talk about ragdoll. And Ian Reynolds, who is Dan's son and also our technical guru, if you will, he's going to talk about an internet service that is offered.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
new
will
for
go
us.
to break, and when we return, we'll have Cody with us. Stay with us.